Every year, for the past 4 years, since 2018, we were disturbed by COVID 2020 and 2021. But 2018, 2019, 2022, and 2023, we have been organizing what we call Vipers Funds Day. Some of you might have attended one of those functions that were organized in the past. And the purpose of that day was to bring all the funds together and we celebrate the achievement of Vipers Sports Club. And we've been having big numbers. Such a functions would bring all the funds from different areas across the country, and then they would converge here. We celebrate entertainment, would organize matches, the Fans Cup. At times we would have the climax of the Fans Cup on that day. It has been good. It has helped us to attract numbers when it comes to the fans. The fans base has been growing over time. And I'd like to thank all the different stakeholders, starting from the marketing department, that has done well to ensure that each year we have more fans joining the club. Because what makes the club are the fans. The bigger the numbers, then the better. And we are trying to achieve that. I'm happy to report that our objective of having the Fans Day has been achieved. As I've told you, one, the numbers have kept on growing, and love for club has also increased. You can always see fans following the club whenever it goes, sometimes very far, in Masindi, in Jinja, and other parts of the country, with fans freely following the club. And whenever we have a game here, you can also see them coming in big numbers, which is very good. So I'd like to thank the fans coordinator and other members who have done well, and the executive of Vipers Sports Club, all those ones who have mobilized and ensure that we have the funds. Now, we are transforming now the Fans Day into what, starting with this year, into what we are going to call Vipers Day. That was Fans Day. And mainly, there is a difference between the two. The Fans Day basically would invite the fans. They would come and celebrate. And our attention was basically on the fans. Now, Vipers is wide. Does not only include the fans, but the other stakeholders. We have the sponsors, we have our partners, we have friends of Vipers Sports Club, we have the different institutions like our bankers, name it. Fans, of course, they are part of it also. That is Vipers. It is a big family which brings us, all of us, together. Now we are looking at a bigger picture. That annually, at a certain date approved by the executive, starting from 2024, we are going to have what we call Vipers Day. It is our outing. It's the day out when everybody who wishes Vipers progress, that joins the Vipers family. the celebration, like a Martyrs' Day, just as you see Independence Day, whatever. Now this is Vipers' Day. Bring everybody on board on that day. It's going to be a very big day. My appeal to all of you, and why I have called you. Otherwise, we would have just sent it on social media and we would have just seen it. But we need your support if this day is to be a success. We need you to own the day, the event, be part of it. Be part of the event. Because that is football. It has no Saturday at all. Whatever will be done on that day will be football. You know, you don't find politics here, maybe rallies here, political leaders come here to make happy. No, everything will be, the definition will be football. And that's the language that will be used. Of course, there is a lot that will be there. But the first thing, that as media, please support this initiative. Other countries had already started it. When you go to South Africa, you'll find the Sundowns minority. You'll find, even in Tanzania, Younger Date is there. The other time when we visited them, I think 2 years ago, 3, or 2 years ago, 3. That was their day when we went there. I think that time we beat Younger 1-0. 2-0. It was their day. But the whole stadium was full. Everybody was there. A very successful event organized. We are just coming closer to that. I want to take the initiative as a big club in this country. Because we want to bring all the fans back, not only in Vipers, but if we could go to all other, we go to ball, we find when the whole stadium is full. That's what we want. You go to police, you go to this one. So it's one way of mobilizing the fans and making them to love the game. There's a lot of competition for football. There's rugby, there's this and that, there's this and that. So it is our duty as promoters of the game to ensure that we organize such an event, to remind people that football is a beautiful game. So please give us the necessary support, and I also invite you to attend at a date which I'm about to mention. Come and be part of us. Doesn't mean some of you at times you fear, they will say, I support Vipers. It is human. I know you have clubs which you support, you are human beings. You have them. Mutima kwa mchimanyira. Mutani tena. They don't want KCC, they don't want Vipers, they don't have a problem. The bigger picture is football, Ugandan football. The activities on that day is to meet and interact with different stakeholders as a family. The family meeting together, the family of Vipers Sports Club, which family is made up of different people. Of course, we want to thank on that day. We need to see our sponsors and the partners interacting freely with everybody. They've been supporting us for so many years. We have Prascon, we have HIMA, we have DFC, we have St. Mary's Tende, all those people have been there trying to give support to the club so that the day when they will be free to interact with everybody through such an organization. We shall not have any other opportunity apart from the executive, maybe members of marketing meeting those people, but also they want to see who are the fans of Vipers. Then through that one, we can promote their products. If someone has been supporting you, how best do we also support these banks? Prascon, him and others who have been supporting. So we'll be there and we shall celebrate together with them. Our fans, of course, we've been in attendance. Then we have also thought about our regents. People have been here. The people we started with, when we were even called Vundamwaya, they are there. We want to bring them closer to the team. The people like Tono, they left long ago. The people like Robert Chimuri was once a captain here. The Michael Mutiabas, talk about people where, not of this recent, those ones who have left recent, but I'm talking about those ones. And they did a lot to the club. When Kasule, all those people, I don't know whether you remember them. They are part of this. The struggle to make Vipers what it is. So if they come on such a day and people look at them and we recognize them as contributors to the growth of this big team now, I think it will be something really very good, and it inspires those ones who are still young. So I expect to invite them. Of course, we expect to interact with the media. Abantu babagulira bulizi ku masimu, ku ma TV, ne babegomba. Time to look at somebody. So feel free that when you are there, you can interact with these people, interview them, find out their opinion about Vipers, about football in general. That can help us to build the game. Like me, when the club wins, like now, I wish they can bring the trophy back. When we are competing locally, it's okay. I want it also. But when it goes outside, let it do well. And then because I know what it takes to have a club in place, and what it costs, those ones who have sacrificed the Mandelas and others, I know what it means to have the club standing, paying their salaries, transporting the club to Tanzania or whatever. I know what it means. So whoever sacrifices and puts in something for the growth of the club and Ugandan football, I respect that person. So those well-wishers who they may not be necessarily our fans, but they want to see football growing. People appreciate that Vipers can have a stadium when Kenya does not have one. Approved by CAF. You know whether you are following. Red Sea, Burundi, Kenya, Southern Sudan, Ethiopia. Some of those countries I saw when they brought the list. I saw in Uganda approved Nambole Stadium and Sydney today. These ones are games. It is on record. So someone will just come and appreciate that is enough. Because how many people have money and they have been able to do something similar to this? It is a sacrifice. So someone will just come for that and express his appreciation. Just as we go to Namugongo on the 3rd, he was not there when those people were being created. But we go there because we recognize what they did, their contribution to Christianity. We said, yes, to sacrifice and walk. People walk from Guru up to Namugongo. Just out of faith. So now we expect that people will come and see. This is tourism attraction, center of tourism. Because it is a stadium. Doesn't exist everywhere. Someone can come and have a feel that things can be done also in Uganda. We can have them. Then it inspires others to also do them. By having this private owned stadium, it has even inspired the government now. It is also thinking of having things that they have seen it is possible, which is good for us. This is what we want. If every region we have them, then to be good. If this Western Uganda there is a nice stadium, we benefit out of it, because at times we go to areas where really when it is not worth it having a Premier League game there. So by expanding and having these facilities, it helps us. So we expect people that they can come on that day in appreciation of the so many things being done by Vipers and intending to do more. As a Katase Vipers Sports Club. within a certain range. We are not going to take alcohol to the ground there. Everything will be done outside here. We shall make proper arrangement. Inside the stadium, it's not allowed. It's not allowed. It can be done here, then carry it on your head. Physical controls, no, on the slopes there. May offend others who don't take it. Because we don't separate either who makes with this one. So we are very strict on that one. We shall be trying to control outside. No bottles enter there, stops there. But we shall make sure that bypass is ready. It's ready for whoever thinks that he has a hard head. Shall show that your head is soft. So we shall have some activities on that day. We shall have the first match between the legends of Vipers. People have been here. The best Chitende and the Vipers. Those ones who migrated from Chitende and went to Vipers. And also them, also those who are here. We don't want these ones who have just left. We want that age, which make people something interesting. So there will be, we shall have a match, and we're going to reach them today so that they start organizing themselves into a team that they can assemble. And fans will watch. That game will be against the fans of Vipers. Fans of Vipers. They have to organize a team also. I don't want school children, It must be fans. I don't want someone to assemble St. Mary's Chitende to play, no. It also must be that people who, because it's not about who wins, no. We want to show the people they are fans and they've been playing football. And I saw the other time when the artists were playing, I never knew this man knows football. Great talk to you. Played so well, and he's a fan of Vipers. So I need such a people, if they could make it the Vipers fans. These are the people, so that it becomes interesting, Plus others, some of you I know we are playing the Vipers team, get ready, fans team. So, that's the time you should declare yourself officially. I hope we'll be done well, and we shall have fun. The whole thing is to have fun at the end of the day, so that everybody leaves this place when. So in between there, as I said, entertainment will be done to ensure that people are entertained at different intervals. Whenever you are, we shall make sure that you can see, you can follow up the proceedings whenever you are seated. Then, under floodlights, because we expect to open the gates around noon. And then people as they enter, we start on what has brought them here. It is fun making, no problem. I've said the first game is around 3. This is the first game, Regents versus Vipers. We expect by that time, when it comes to that game, people will move to the other side of the stadium and watch the proceedings, entertainment, games, and whatever. So there will also be time when we shall doing the serving. So around 7, we shall have a match. Vipers Sports Club, the current team that we hope to use, that we are building for the 2024-2025 season, because it is a process, of course, as you know, this is the pre-season. What is important is not who wins, but we need to have that team, to bring confidence to our people that we have a team. Then you also be able to identify where we're not doing well, the shortfalls and whatever, so that they see time before we embark on the new season. So it will be a very good match for us. And we shall play against a visiting team that we are going to pick in one of the countries in Africa, which will come. We hope to confirm that team before Friday, and we shall communicate to you which team we are going to have. We shall have a visiting team. The team has have done well in their league. It's a minimum of second position. You're not going to bring in everybody's here just to sort out the goal. So bring somebody who can either in Confederation or in Champions League, at least at that level, either going for Confederation or going for Champions League. Because such a team is serious. They must also have been preparing for the same. So we don't just go to handpick somebody because, no, even if we bring a team and this has no problem, it's a learning process. So we shall pick a team, as I've said, either in Confederation or they are. The problem with the team that most of them have not been trained, they're just, some of them are just beginning. But we are trying to identify. There are many others who were which wanted, but we discovered they are not ready. They will not give us a good challenge. Bring them and then maximum slaughter, which we don't want. We want to see competition. So that we also benefit out of it. We can see our weaknesses and correct them. Doesn't make sense to bring a team repeated 7 because it has not been training. It doesn't make sense. At the end of the day, when we're given another which has been training, we do a lot of nothing. So we identify one, and that team can give us competition. I've already written some teams, and we hope by Friday we shall have approved which team is coming. But as I said, we need a serious team, at least in Confederation or Champions League, which is due to begin in August. So that means if you bring that team, that means he's ready. He's also going to use the game as a test game before it goes for the other big competition of the CAF. And I hope the technical team will do that one very well with the CEO on that. So all in all, dear my brothers and sisters, give us support. Give us the necessary support. As I've told you, there's nothing satanic. The Twitter way as it is so people know. That's what football requires. And someone has to begin the thing. Someone has to start it. One club has to start it. And we are starting it. Being organized well. No. We're organizing it with purpose, with objectives. Because you have a vision, as I told you. Maybe when I look at the papers, I don't look at the paper in the next 2 years. No. In the so many years to come. Where is it going to be? In the next 10 years now. So that we start building. And then over the day we shall have a very big club which everybody will be proud of. We need to set a situation, as I said, when Uganda has 2 teams in the Champions League. Some countries have reached that one, Tanzania. Now they have Azam, they have Yanga. They go in the Champions League. Then you go to the other Confederation, you have Simba, then you have also another one. You see, Singida, something like that. This is what we want. But how can Tanzania be ahead of us? For those ones who have been following Tanzania over the years, we are ahead of Tanzania at a certain time. And now we can see where they are. Champions League of Africa, they have the team gloves. So we need to do a lot. We should not convince ourselves that Uganda we are well, no. That our clubs are doing, no. There is a lot to be done in terms of organization, in terms of professionalism, in terms of administration and everything, to ensure that we reach that level. Because Uganda is respected. We have talent. That's why we need everybody. And this is the starting point. How can we bring back the fans to the stadium? It's not just a matter of advertising, no. Something must be inside somebody. It's like a religion. Someone will not tell you to be a Muslim or to be a Catholic or to be a born again. No, it is within you. No matter what Juma agenda, what come may, I have to go for prayers. It is Sunday, I have to go to the church. Nobody will drive you and say you have not gone. You are an old person, nobody will beat you, but you just find yourself doing it. So we're also trying to cultivate that it was there in those past years. I witnessed it by virtue of my age. Sergeant Ranga, Villa is playing against Express. Express playing against KCC. People would frog and damn and whatever at that natural. And we see numbers. Express is going to Gideon, we see taxes, very many of them, 50, 100 people going to support. Where is that support now? Together, can we bring back those funds? Why are the numbers keeping on falling? These are questions which must answer. Nobody is going to answer them. This generation must answer. Otherwise, if we wait for the next generation, we'll find when nothing is there. There is nothing to compare. So together with you, let us support such initiatives. We're not doing it for the sake of just showing off, but we feel it is important, and that's our contribution. As Vipers, as people who love the game. So we have set 27th of July in the year of our Lord 2024 as the date for Vipers Day. To be Saturday, next week on Saturday. We wanted to have this date because the team that we want to play with would have had it in August. But to have the Super 8, which is beginning in the first week of August, we don't want to disorganize that way. So we want to have it before so that these teams can settle. Another important tournament being organized by FIFA and also in the preparation for the new season. So we're going to have it on Saturday, 27th of that month. To also help those teams, that team that we hope to play with, so that it prepares adequately, because we are very much aware in the mid-month of August, we shall have the first leg, I think, preliminaries of the Confederation. So whatever team we need needs to come earlier, we plan, then can prepare for whatever it means. So I have invited you on behalf of Vipers Sports Club for that important event due to take place on the 27th of July 2024, with gates being opened at noon. We're not opening the gates here, most of you, we shall open the gates at 6 a.m. That's lack of seriousness for someone like you. When I can leave your home and then you guys. And then go very good. So, maybe to add on what Director Marketing has said, of getting word which guarantee we give that this event will be there even next or other years to come. We have held the Fans Cup, which is very difficult to organize. But this is the sixth, I think, edition. And I've been having it year in, year out. And as I talk now, they had got a final stage. It had attracted 65 teams that registered. And next year we expect to expand it. We expect to have teams competing at regional level. Then we shall have teams coming from, say we can say West Nile. Because we have supporters there. We organize the play, you can have two teams. You can go to Barara Western there, then you can have, because people, they have been asking. You can go to Usoga region, you can go to Teso region, like that. Shall start from there, then about 6 regions identified. Then plus Kampala and then Central. Well, about 8 groups, and if we have 2, then we have them maybe assembling in Kampala, then we have that competition. So we're expanding, because we started at the beginning, we had less than 10 teams which would register. And now we are 65, and if we wanted 100, they would have been 100. That means we are consistent in what we are doing. And we've been trying to spend on this competition. So when it comes to this, please, let's be assured that we are very serious. We know what we want, and we know where we are going. What a really cool quick fix. The results, no. We are building a team which must stay over time. It's an expensive thing, but I know the gains at the end of the energy or it overtake the costs that we have incurred, say, in organizing this function. Then one asks whether there will be entertainment, musician on that day. It is a buffet. It's a buffet. Because you can just maybe recommend who will entertain you more, and then we bring it out.
Food basket.
Yeah? There are different people, so it will be a buffet. Naruja, and come and entertain, and that time which ones is. So we can it will be a buffet. Let's be assured that it will be arranged properly. You love it, you love it, you love it. I will call upon those ones who have been given the responsibility of organizing that you do it in a very professional way, without inconveniencing anybody, so that people feel at home when they're here. If that is done, then let's be assured that we shall have a very successful day. There was a question which I want the media to answer.